Ladies and gentlemen, so I, went out into the Facebook world today to get some inspiration from y'all on what to make for dinner tonight. And Aunt Susie came through with some fantastic inspiration that I am going to do what I'm going to call Mississippi Hamburger Steaks. So I'm going to take my hamburger meat and I'm going to season it like I would do a Mississippi pot roast or a Mississippi chicken. This recipe is pretty much flawless and goes on kind of any sort of meat that you want to put it on. So let me turn on some light. I feel like I can't really see myself. It's a little dark. Okay, so I've got my ground beef and I'm going to season it with some ranch. And if y'all have never done a Mississippi pot roast or Mississippi chicken, y'all are seriously missing out. It is the only way I will make a roast ever again. Like, no more just plain old brown gravy ever. So, we got a ranch mix. We're going to sprinkle that right on into our ground beef. And then it usually has pepperoncini peppers, or however you say that. They're like the banana peppers. They're kind of sweet with just a little tiny bit of spice. So instead, I don't have those. So instead, I'm going to use my pickled jalapenos and use my jalapeno juice. I don't want to put the actual jalapenos in here because I don't want the chunks of it. And I don't feel like dicing them up right now. Alright, let me go ahead and turn on my skillet. Okay, now usually what you would do is you put the meat in. I usually salt and pepper it and then sear it on all sides, right? And then you put the meat in and then you sprinkle the ranch and then you sprinkle au jus mix over the top and then you add in your peppers and then you put a big old fat stick of butter on top and then just let it go. So I'm going to change this up a little bit because I don't want, since I'm just doing hamburger patties and not a complete roast, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add some of my house seasoning as well to this because we like that garlic and onion flavor in pretty much everything. So my hands are clean. My hands are clean and it's just me and Jasmine eating today. So if I was having company over, I would wear gloves. But I feel like it's very beneficial to just get your hands all up in it. Get that good and mixed together. Yes. Alright, we're good and mixed up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Y'all, this is going to be so good. I'm super excited about it. Thank you, Aunt Susie, for the inspiration. Yes. Alright, now let's give these a wash. I just realized that wash was probably pointless. Should have formed them into hamburger patties before I did that. We'll just get another extra wash going on. Alright, so I'm going to add my stick of butter to my pan, and that's what my hamburger is going to cook in. I have the ultra lean hamburger meat anyway that doesn't produce a whole lot of grease. So the butter is just going to... I wonder if I should start it with maybe half a stick since we're doing patties instead of an entire roast. Decisions. Yeah, let's start out with. Let's start out with just half a stick. See how much butter that produces. Alright, let's form our patties. So I learned this little trick from Rachel Ray, right? So you've got your even little mound in the bottom of your bowl, and you want to score it in a little crisscross angle down the middle to get your even patty size. Alright, let's make our little patties here. Ooh. Smells like jalapenos. It's gonna be good. And I already over here have my my potatoes boiling to do some mashed potatoes. And I also have some green beans that I put. I have a little butter to my green beans, and then I use my house seasoning because green beans and butter, oh, so good. Alright, let's cut that down the middle. That one seems really big compared to the other two. I didn't get that quite as even down the middle as I thought I did I? Take a little bit off there. Alright. Okay. Good. That butter is melting. Add a little bit to this little guy here. And a little bit to this little guy here. Then we'll have some even patties. Yep. As that butter melts. So you want to take the center of your patty and you want to make like a little hole. You want to make them thinner in the middle, because then they evenly cut. Because you know when you put them on there, they puff up anyway. So you want them thinner in the middle than on the outside, so that it's all nice and evenly cut. Let's get that. This is going to be so good. So I'm basically going to smother these hamburger patties. Sucker formed here. Yeah, I think that half a stick of butter will be good. We don't need too much butter. We're trying to do something somewhat healthy tonight. I don't know. I guess everybody's definition of healthy is different. I've been doing intermittent fasting. And so the meals that I come on here and make for y'all every week, or every day, or however many days I feel like it, I eat one meal a day. One big meal that I try to get the majority of my calories in. And then I might do like a little snack after, you know, a couple hours. I'm going to touch this with my dirty hand just to swirl this. It's all good. All good. Alright. Down go the hamburger patties. Woo! That butter is hot. Oh. So have y'all ever had like a steak with butter that just melts on top at the end? I think that's what this is going to be like. Alright, let's get this sucker out of my way. Clean off our hands. I like having my big sink because then I can have my strainer that's going to drain my potatoes in a little bit on the other side of the sink from where I'm washing my hands. Nice. Alright, let's go over here and look. I'm my own cameraman again. Alright, there's our hamburger patties that are cooking. Over there, there's our green beans and our mashed potatoes that are working. So let's see. Alright. There's that going. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. So what I'm going to do, since usually the au jus mix is what makes the gravy, I'm going to mix our au jus mix over here. Pour that into my measuring cup. Y'all can see me. And I'm going to mix it with, I'd say, a cup of beef stock. let's get some gravy in there. Ooh, flush. Let's do about 1 1/3 cups. Alright, let's mix that together really well. And in my gravy, I'm just going to add a tiny pinch of salt and a good amount of pepper. Yes. Alright. You know what I might even do? I'm going to add a splash of jalapeno juice to that as well. Ooh, it's pouring everywhere. Paper towel to clean that up. Don't want to wipe my hand on a towel that just wiped up jalapeno juice. Because knowing me, I'd turn around and immediately touch my eyeballs with it. Let's not do that, right? Alright, get that jalapeno juice mixed in. Let's clean off the jar. I don't want to put the dirty jar in the refrigerator. Alright, we are done with that portion. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be yummy gravy. Once we flip the burgers and let them cook a little bit on the other side, I will add this gravy. And it'll be like smothered hamburger steaks. It's going to be so good. Y'all have no idea how excited I am about this. Like, oh. You know what it's time for? It's time for a drink. What do I want to drink tonight? Y'all know what I need? I need a suggestion from y'all. So, I don't know if y'all have heard about this Buzzberries thing. Pretty awesome deal. But you kind of just do little gift bags for people, and like some it has alcohol and snacks and different things in it that are cute. And then just leave them on a person's door to help brighten their day. So I had somebody that gave me this espresso flavored vodka. And, you know, I love my vodka, but I have no idea what to mix this with. So I need some suggestions on what to use this espresso flavored vodka. I don't want to add it to just coffee. No, I want something, I don't know, something else, something yummy. So y'all do some research and figure out something for me to mix that with. I think I might do some wine tonight. Wine goes good with hamburger steaks, right? Maybe? We'll see. Here's my Yeti. My Yeti wine tumbler. I got me a good old Chardonnay here. Generous pour. Put this back in the fridge so it stays cold. And then it's already going to stay cold in my Yeti wine tumbler. Let's test these potatoes. They're just about done. And I've just had the green beans on very, very, very low so that they kind of absorb the butter and the seasonings and everything that's in them. Alright. I think these are just about ready to flip. Maybe. The butter's browning. Oh, they look so good, y'all. Why am I telling y'all? Y'all can look yourselves. Look at that. Look at that. Kind of like puffs up in the middle, you see. It's starting to brown up the sides. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the other side looks like first. Let's do a little flip. Woo! Ah, yes. These are ready to turn. Look at that. Y'all see? Yummy. And flip. Perfect. Oh. Alright. And woo! Yes. Alright. Last but not least. Whoop. Okay. Now let's bring those to the center so that they get a little more evenly cooked. Let's swirl around that butter. Get the butter swirling. That looks good. Alright. And these are already really juicy, so I'm going to press them down a little bit so that they'll cook a little faster. I don't need to worry about all the juices escaping because with all the butter in here, I think we have enough juiciness. And they're also going to be swimming in au jus gravy. So that, oh my gosh, y'all could smell this. Whoa. With all of us not being able to work or do anything right now, you'd think people would have time to invent that smell-o-vision. Like, why has that not happened yet? People are getting really creative in their quarantine times. We need somebody to do the inventing of smell-o-vision because this smells fantastic. Yeah. Y'all say hi to Teeny back here, thinking that she's going to pick up something to snack on. Alright, let's give our thing a little stir over here. We'll let that cook a little bit longer. Let me double check our potatoes again, see how that's coming along, and then we can mash those babies up. Oh yeah, those are perfectly done right now. Alright, I guess I need to move my wine glass out of the way, huh? Well, I mean, going on my wish list, I want little trivets, or whatever you call them, to put on my countertops. Ooh, I have, hold on. I forgot. I have these cool little pot holders that will double as a trivet. Alright, let's drain our taters. Let me turn that off. Drain the taters. There you go. Alright. Get them drained off really well. Anything in the bottom. Okay, let's turn over here. We're going to do our mashed taters. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit. That's some good stuff here. So I had a little bit of a tablespoon of butter here that needed to be used up. Let's throw that in there. And then we add some sour cream. Yes. And splash of milk. Little splash to start out with, guys. Little splash. Little. Let's add, because potatoes need good flavors and seasonings. We're going to add a little bit of salt. And although I cooked them in a little bit of the house seasoning, like that just kind of flavors the water and doesn't really stick to the potatoes very much. So, hold on, let's check on these burgers, see if it's time to add our gravy. Get that butter swirled around. Nope, not quite yet. Needs to be a little more brown on the bottom here, guys, I think, before we add our gravy. Do a little, mix them around a little bit, right? Okay. Back to our potatoes. Potatoes are important. Okay. Another thing on my wish list is a new little hand mixer. This one belonged to my grandmother, and actually I wouldn't be surprised if it belonged to my great-grandmother as well. This sucker is ancient, and I need new little beaters. One of the two. I need one of the two. Let's go ahead and I'm going to give you the little mash first with my masher. And then we'll whip them up good. That just kind of helps to get some of the big chunks off of it first. Get that out of the way. Alright, let's go. Woo! If y'all don't whip your potatoes, y'all don't know what you're missing. So good. Alright. Let's make a lot of noise. Lots and lots of noise. Alright, stay. Alright, let's give that a mix and see. Alright, I think that might add a little bit more pepper. But let's look at our hamburgers again first. Let's double check. Alright. Woo! Ah, see? Perfection right there, guys. Woo! Ah, look at how yummy brown that is. Woo! Flattering on me a little bit. Flip it over, flip it over. Alright. Okay. We wanted it good and brown on both sides because as soon as we add the gravy, it's going to stop browning. So we wanted to make sure we got both sides really good. Let's give that another mix. I'm going to pour it right over the top. Like you would do smothered pork chops. I wish my kid liked pork chops. I really do. Smothered pork chops are delicious. So good. Alright. We're going to let that simmer up a little bit. Let's make sure we got good and underneath our patties. Alright. Kind of stir, stir, stir. You want all that butter mixed in. So good. See how quickly that's already thickening up? You know it's getting thick when you can wipe it right through and see the bottom of the stove. Or I mean the bottom of the pan. It's not the stove, it's the pan. Yes. Right there. Alright, let's flip them. Make sure we get that gravy on both sides too. Woo, I'm trying not to splatter everywhere. It can be very messy. Oh, y'all have no idea how excited I am about this. I've probably said that already. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Okay, let me check these mashed potatoes. Oh, I was going to add some more pepper. Let's add a little bit more pepper. Yep, a little bit more pepper. Okay. And I think that is perfectly done mashed potato. Take the beaters out of my ancient Is anything better than simmering meat? I don't know. I guess I feel like there's a lot of things that are that are really good that I don't think there's anything better than, huh? Watch out, toothpaste. I need in the cabinet. Put this up. Yeah, gotta put that up. Get that stuff out of my way. All right, let's check our green beans too. So buttery. Delicious, guys. Okay. Let's see. I think that right there is ready to plate. I think we're done. And look at that. It's only been 26 minutes. Perfect. Okay. That did not take long at all. Alright, let's turn that heat off. And then I'm gonna take my mashed potatoes and I'm gonna get me a different spoon to scoop my mashed potatoes out with. Alright. Let's put them right there. Good old glob of mashed potatoes. I guess I have to save some for Jasmine, huh? Oh, mashed potatoes are my favorite. Alright, now we're going to take this steak right here, and we're going to slide him right on top of those mashed potatoes. Get some of this gravy. Just drip it all over. Yeah. Yes. Okay, my green beans. Green beans. We're going to do something healthy. Somewhat healthy. Look at this. Look at that. Is that not just perfection? I actually think I want more gravy. Get all over these potatoes. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. Alright, let's see. I need to rearrange some things so that I can eat. Alright, make sure I got all of my burners turned off here. Yeah, let's move that out of the way. Alright. Let's look. Yes. Okay, let's see, where do I want to start? Let's go right down the middle of that baby. Get a good little bite here so y'all can see. There we go, look. I try not to make a mess. Like, perfectly cooked on the inside. Y'all can see that. So good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That, wow. Wow. That is delicious. If y'all don't try this and tell me what y'all think, I'm gonna think y'all are crazy, because this, you can taste the jalapeno, but it's not like super spicy. And the ranch, I might tone down the ranch a little bit. It might be a little bit too salty for some people, but oh my gosh. Y'all, that is so yummy. I can't even. Oh, so delicious. Y'all have got to try this. I'm not even lying. You have to try it. I'm telling you. I'm ordering you. Oh, All right, cheers guys. Hope y'all have a nice dinner yourselves. Bye.